Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. The most stunning short drama couple of the year. Wenbo x Hae-in set the screen ablaze in Addicted to Her. No one expected that a 2-minute short drama could detonate the entire internet overnight, but Addicted to Her did exactly that. Within just 48 hours of its premiere, the hashtag Wenbo's Hae-in kiss scene had already soared to the top of social media trending lists, amassing more than 300 million views. Viewers weren't just watching, they were replaying, analyzing every glance, every heartbeat, every lingering touch. The screen chemistry between Wenbo and Hae-in wasn't just acting, it was magnetic at first glance. The premise of Addicted to Her seemed simple: an arrogant executive and a witty, unpredictable artist trapped in a love contract that neither wanted to sign. But what set it apart was the temperature of the story, that slow burn between dominance and vulnerability, pride and surrender. In one unforgettable scene, the two stood under flickering neon lights, inches apart, her eyes defiant, his voice low and dangerous. "You think I can't fall for you," he whispered. The silence that followed was louder than any dialogue, and that was when the audience felt Hae-in's performance was a revelation. Known for her doll-like features and soft demeanor, she shattered her usual image, delivering a mix of innocence and fire that made the character impossible to ignore. Her subtle eye movements, the tremor in her voice, even the way she held her breath during emotional peaks, all spoke of an actress in complete control of her craft. As for Wenbo, he was the perfect foil. His restrained masculinity and deep, unspoken emotions gave the series its pulse. When he finally smiled in episode 6, fans collectively screamed online, "He's smiling, we're doomed." Behind the scenes, however, this phenomenon wasn't an accident. The director of Addicted to Her understood the algorithm of modern obsession: give them sugar, but let them crave more. Each episode lasted only 3 minutes, but everyone ended with an unbearable cliffhanger. The storytelling followed what psychologists call the intermittent reward pattern: unpredictable doses of pleasure that trigger dopamine rushes and keep viewers hooked. In other words, addiction by design. Production-wise, the show's team achieved cinematic quality on a fraction of a traditional drama's budget. The color palette leaned toward soft beige and dusky gold, accentuating the warmth of Hae-in's complexion and the cool confidence in Wenbo's gaze. Even the wardrobe choices became viral topics. The white shirt he wore in episode 4 sold out in under an hour, and her cherry red lip tint became a must-have item for young fans chasing that first love look. But what truly ignited the audience's imagination was the feeling that something real might be happening off-screen. Behind-the-scenes clips told a story of their own. He shielding her from the wind during outdoor shoots, she teasing him between takes, their laughter so natural that fans started calling them the most convincing CP in short drama history. Even industry veterans admitted that few on-screen partnerships had ever felt this organic as Addicted to Her went viral. It also changed the game for the short drama industry. Once dismissed as low-effort, formulaic entertainment, this production demonstrated that microdramas could deliver cinematic intensity and emotional depth, as long as the casting, pacing, and authenticity aligned perfectly. Analysts noted that the drama not only dominated online platforms but also drove record-breaking engagement. Fan-made It surpassed 50 million views, and the series just climbed to the top of streaming charts for both leads. The success was transformative. Wenbo, previously known as a model-turned-actor, finally silenced critics who doubted his range. Hae-in, already dubbed the sweetheart of short dramas, ascended into a new tier of influence, part actress, part cultural symbol. Brands flooded their agents with endorsement offers, while fans demanded a sequel, or at the very least, a real-life confession. What's striking, though, is how Addicted to Her captured something deeper than visual beauty or romantic fantasy. It distilled the essence of modern love, fleeting yet consuming, digital yet deeply emotional. In an era where people swipe through relationships as fast as video clips, this drama reminded its audience of what it feels like to truly pause, to let one look, one touch, one heartbeat mean something. And as the final episode faded to black, with that unspoken almost kiss suspended between them, the comment section flooded with one collective truth: we're not just addicted to the drama, we're addicted to them. As the short drama Addicted to Her continued to dominate online platforms, discussions about Wenbo and Hae-in exploded across every corner of social media. Their undeniable chemistry was not the kind that could be rehearsed or manufactured. It was organic, electric, and almost too real to be just acting. Viewers began to notice the smallest details: the way Wenbo's eyes softened whenever Hae-in smiled, the split-second hesitation before their on-screen kisses, the faint trembling in their hands as they reached for each other. These weren't just performances, they were emotions spilling into reality. What set Addicted to Her apart wasn't only the intensity of its plot but the way the two leads embodied the ache of forbidden love. The story followed a cold, disciplined executive and a free-spirited artist whose worlds collided under impossible circumstances. Every look, every touch, every silence between them carried tension so thick that audiences could feel it pulse through the screen. Fans described the show as visceral, intoxicating, and dangerously addictive, and soon enough, the hashtag Huang Wenbo's Hae-in skyrocketed to the top of trending lists behind the scenes. However, the magnetism didn't fade. Crew members reported how their connection lingered long after the director yelled cut. Hae-in's laughter often broke Huang Wenbo's stoic composure. He, in turn, would adjust her microphone or quote between takes with subtle, tender care. When photos of these candid moments surfaced online, netizens couldn't contain their excitement, calling them the most natural couple in the short drama industry. What truly fascinated audiences was how Huang Wenbo and Hae-in blurred the line between fiction and reality. In an industry where fabricated chemistry often dominates the screen, their dynamic felt raw and spontaneous. They didn't just act in love, they breathed it. Every behind-the-scenes clip became a treasure trove of unspoken feelings, fueling endless debates about whether art was imitating life or the other way around. As the series finale aired, the final scene, a lingering, heart-wrenching kiss under the rain, left millions in silence before social media erupted. Fans replayed the moment endlessly, dissecting every frame, every glance. Comment sections filled with confessions from viewers who admitted they hadn't felt this kind of emotional pull in years. Even critics who had dismissed short dramas as light entertainment praised Addicted to Her for its visual elegance, narrative restraint, and haunting emotional depth. The success of Addicted to Her marked a turning point for both actors. For Huang Wenbo, it showcased a depth of vulnerability rarely seen in his earlier work. For Hae-in, it solidified her image as the new face of emotional authenticity, a performer who could make heartbreak feel beautiful. Their collaboration wasn't just another viral hit, it was a cultural moment. One that reminded everyone that sometimes, when two souls meet at the perfect time, even a short drama can ignite something unforgettable. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.